Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello, my dear students. Here we meet again for another video made for those who study Global English 6, my students in grade 7 level B. This is going to be our last video on Unit 6, in which we are going to talk about a special kind of adjectives called participle adjectives. Participle adjectives. We will know again about them in minutes. But first, before we start, let's check the homework that you had from our previous video. So let me share the screen here with you and show you the PowerPoint that we have for today, in which we are going to check your homework before we move to our lesson today. Okay. So you had an exercise to do on page 73 in your activity book. In this exercise, you had to fill in the gaps using the words given in the box. And remember that I helped you with number 2. I think that, okay? So the first one is done for you. Choose the correct word to complete sentence. If you don't chew your food properly, you might get stomachache. That was the first one, which was done. And I helped you with the second one. He tore off some paper. Tore, when you tear something, means that you cut it into pieces. He tore off some paper from the notebook and wrote down his phone number. The third one, if I had the space of money, I would travel around the world. If I had, which word is right here? Translated, popped, scope up, circular, or heaps. To travel around the world needs lots of money, so the right answer is heaps. Number 4, more people could sit around the table because it was, where's the right word here in the box? I think that you got the right answer, which is circular. Yes, circular shape means it was round. The last one, Anna speaks Spanish and English very well, 2 languages, Spanish and English. So she spaced the Spanish sentences into English. When you change from one language to another, what are you doing? That's called translating, changing from one language to another. So the answer here is translated. Okay, so that was your homework, and I hope that everyone got it right. Our lesson today is about a special kind of adjectives which are called participle adjectives. They are all adjectives that end in ed or ing. So they are not verbs. They are some special words. They are adjectives used to describe someone or something, and they end in ed or ing. For example, the film was interesting. Everyone was interested. What is the difference between 2 words, interested and interesting? The first one, interesting, it describes the film. So we describe the film here. The film was interesting. Everyone was interested. Now the word changed, and instead of using ing at the end, we used ed, which is used to describe people now. Everyone was interested. The second one, the match was exciting. We were so excited. What's the difference between exciting and excited? So the first one, excited, is used to describe the match, while the second one, excited, is used to describe people. So can we say that the ing form in these adjectives, ing forms, are used to describe things like the film, the match, while those who have ed at the end, like interested or excited, they are used to describe people? I think that it could be a good idea. Okay, I'm bored. I want to leave. The party is so boring. That's another example. Bored here describes people. Yes, I. While boring describes the party. So again, when we have ing at the end, it means that the word is used to describe something which makes you have that feeling, while the ed at the end describe the feeling of the person. So adjectives with ed describe your feelings, while adjectives with ing describe whatever makes you have that feeling. Whatever makes you that feeling. So can I describe a person using the ing form? Yes, why not? For example, when I say Ali is boring, he keeps telling the same story every day. Now the word boring is used to describe Ali. Another example, my little brother is tiring. My mother is always tired of him. My mother is always tired because my little brother is tiring. So I'm describing the person now using the ing form. Let's see more explanation about it. So please go to your activity book, page 73, on the same page that we had the homework. The participles can often be used as adjectives before nouns or after verb to be. They end in ing or ed here in the box, according to their meaning sentence. For example, Abai's mom was shocked to learn that people in England do not eat injera. Abai's mom, the one from the story, she was shocked when she knew that people in England don't eat injera, that Ethiopian food, that Ethiopian bread. Tom was excited about his adventure. So shocked here is used to describe Abai's mom, and excited is used to describe Tom, ed, ed at the end. Excited equals Tom's reaction to his adventure, while shocked is Abai's mom reaction. The food was not always delicious, but it was always interesting. So interesting here, the reaction of the food. Describe the food. Okay, how did it make people feel? Okay, so let's move to the text here. Choose the right answer. At first, Tom was feeling tired. I'm describing Tom here, and unhappy because he was missing home. But then he met Abai, who invited him to stay and have dinner with his family. At first, Abai's family were very, I'm going to describe the family now. They were very surprised or surprising. Yes, the answer is surprised to see Tom, but they were very pleased or pleasing. They were pleased. Yes, they were pleased to welcome him into their room. During dinner, they were fascinated or fascinating to hear about. So I'm describing them. They were fascinated to hear about his space adventures. I'm going to describe the adventures. Okay, so they were fascinated to hear about his exciting adventures. ing is used here to describe adventures. And Tom was very, I'm going to describe Tom. Tom was very interested, yes, to find out more about Ethiopia. He was surprised or surprising to learn. I'm describing Tom. So he was surprised, he was surprised to learn that the Ethiopian calendar is different to the rest of the world. So I've helped you with seven. You have 8, 9, and 10 to complete the exercise. Okay, so now I think that you understand that we use the ing form to these adjectives, we use the ing form to describe whatever makes you have that feeling, while the ed form at the end of the adjective describes people's feeling. Another exercise to do on your learner's book, page 91. Page 91. So please go to your learner's book, page 91. And again, we're going to fill in the gaps using ing form or ed form. We're going to use the participle adjectives here by adding ing or ed to the words that we have here in brackets. The first one is done for you. Tom discovered a lot of, use interest here at the end, food during his travels. So I'm going to describe food. I'm going to describe food. So he used a lot of interesting food. Interesting food. That's right. Number 2, Tom was on a space journey around the world. Fascinate. So am I going to use fascinated or fascinating to describe the journey? The journey, not Tom. So I'll use fascinating journey. Yep. 3, Tom was having a space adventure in Africa. Describe the adventure. Was it exciting or excited? The right answer is exciting adventure. Yes, the adventure was exciting. Abai's family were amazed or amazing. The family, I'm describing the family. So they were amazed when they heard about Tom's adventure. Number 5, Tom was very tired or tiring after such an eventful day. I'm describing Tom here. So he was tired. Yes. And number 6, cycling around the word was a space task. Again, the word tired. Are you going to use tired or tiring? Now I'm going to describe cycling around the word. In number 5, I described Tom, while in number 6, I'm going to describe cycling around the word. So the right answer is tiring. Yes, tiring. And the description of cycling around the word here about the action, I'm describing the action, so I'm going to use the word tiring. I hope it's clear now when to use the ing form or the ed form for participle adjectives. By now I can see that we finished Unit 6, and what we still have is only a revisional game. I think that many of you know about that crossword game in which you are going to fill in the gaps here with letters according to the sentence that we have. So you have some sentences here, and some words go down, down, they go from up to down, and others go across from left to right. For example, you have the first one is done for you, which is while. Okay, in the crosswords, number 1 here goes from left to right. So look at number 1 here, down, from up to down. Space Island did Columbus find first? It's easy. When I ask question, the answer is which. Which island did Columbus find first? Okay, so you're going to write the letters here. Number 2, during a space of about 400 years. Number 2 here, 3 letters starting with E. So during an era of about 400 years. Era, a period of time. 3, this word means to find out something for the first time. Find out, not to make. And we talked before about the difference. When you make something, you invented. But when you find something out, it's in nature. So you discover. Yes, you discover something. Okay, for the across words. For example, number 4 across on the same page, you have it on the same page, which is a special journey. A special journey here, number 4. And you have 2 letters I, so the word is mission. The word is mission. Okay, so either you write the words there, or you can fill in the gaps here on your books. You can fill in the gaps or write them. Thank you for watching. That was our last video on Unit 6. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please send them to me, okay, on the school website, or simply you can use my email. Thank you so much and goodbye. See you soon. Stay safe. Stay at home. Goodbye.